And just when you thought we were done getting Sonic news for the rest of 2022, jolly old Saint Sonic has given us one more gift to end the year off with a bang. I mean, come on, was there ever really any doubt? Did you honestly believe that we wouldn't be getting one more thing before the year ends? Cause I did. Yeah, no, I would have bet like $1 million that we wouldn't be getting any more news this year, so good thing I didn't do that. You know, I also don't have $1 million to give right now, so this fake scenario is not really getting me anywhere. I'm just making the intro longer, so. What is up, guys? My name is rksonic, but you could also call me Ruben. Okay, real talk, okay? Real talk just for a second. Ready? Here we go. Sonic Frontiers. You heard of it? No? Then what are you doing here? Why are you watching this? I'm just kidding, okay? In all honesty, good, just go play it. It's a fantastic game. If you're still undecided, then just, I don't know, check out my videos. You'll get a good first impression of what that game looks like, and that's it. That's all I have to say about that. So now hear me out. Could you imagine this game getting more content throughout the entirety of 2023 for free? Sounds pretty crazy, right? Well, it's true. It's happening. It's all happening. Next year, Sonic Frontiers is getting free content updates throughout the entirety of 2023. Alright? That's insane. In case you don't know about it, that's fine. Let's catch you up to speed, okay? Here we go. First update, we're getting a jukebox, we're getting photo mode, we're getting new challenges, okay? Update 2. Don't know when that is. I'm guessing sometime in the summer. We're getting an update for Sonic's birthday. We're getting more open zone challenges, and we're getting new Coco, whatever that means. And for update 3, which I'm assuming will be about a year from now, we are getting new playable characters and a brand new story. Okay? Let me say that one more time. We are getting playable characters and a new story. Alright, did you hear me correctly? We are getting playable characters and a new story. Sonic Frontiers is the gift that keeps on giving, alright? The game hasn't even been out for a month yet, and we're getting the roadmap for all the content of next year. Like the entirety of next year. It's insane. And I don't even think this is all of it. I'm sure in between all these updates, we'll be getting collaborations, just like the Monster Hunter DLC. It is crazy to think that this game could be getting so much love, attention. It makes me happy. But it also makes me unhappy that it wasn't nominated for anything like, you know, Game of the Year maybe. You know, or soundtrack of the year. Come on. Like, look, I understand, okay? I get it. When you put this game up against Elden Ring or God of War, yes, it has no chance of beating those games for such a prestigious award. But I think I can confidently say that this was one of the most anticipated games of the entire year, not just for Sonic fans, but the entire gaming community. This game caught the eye of so many people, not just Sonic fans, but casual fans too, or people that don't know anything about Sonic, or those who maybe grew up with Sonic but stopped playing Sonic and now they want to get back into the series because of this game. There are those of you who have left comments under my videos telling me that very thing, and it's amazing to see the impact that this game has left on the gaming community. I think this might be the first time in my life where I'm seeing such approval and praise for a 3D Sonic game, you know, on social media or on the internet, because, you know, games like Sonic Generations, Sonic Colors, Sonic Unleashed, I didn't use social media. I was a kid then. I was like 8 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old. As a fan, it just makes me so happy to see this game get the love that it deserves, because after playing it over twice, because I deleted my save file by accident, don't ask, I just did. It was an accident. I'm mad about it, but I already, you know, it's over with. I don't want to talk about it. Shut up. After playing through this game twice, like, I could say it with my whole entire heart that this is my favorite Sonic game of all time. And with these updates that we're getting next year, right, these content updates, like, it's only going to make my love for the game grow stronger. So with all that being said, let's quickly look at these updates and see what we're dealing with here, because there are a few things that I have to say about the actual content we're getting in these updates. So let's start off with update 1, okay? It says we're getting jukebox. We're getting photo mode, and we're getting new challenge modes. So when it comes to the jukebox, I don't know, it sounds pretty self-explanatory to me. I feel like we'll be able to choose different songs from the soundtrack and have them play in the background while we explore on the islands, or maybe go into cyberspace levels. Something similar to Sonic Generations maybe, where you can choose from an old selection of Sonic songs and have them play, you know, while you play. Sonic music is legendary as it is, so any update revolving around music is fine by me. It's always a welcoming addition, so I'm happy with that. Although I will say, in this image, it looks like Sonic is dancing or emoting. I don't know if he'll be dancing along to the music, or if that's just an image used to promote the jukebox, but who knows, maybe he'll be doing some, I don't know, headbanging. I would like to see that. That's just me though. I mean, come on, when you're hearing this,
It's time to face your fears. When your time has come and gone, I'll be the one to carry on. And you can throw me to the wolves, 'cause now you're undefeatable.
how can you not want to rock out and just bang your head a little bit, you know? Okay, next, photo mode. Not gonna lie, I was kinda upset that this wasn't in the game to begin with, but to see it in an update regardless makes me so incredibly happy. Because to be honest, I've already been trying to take the best possible pictures, like with the screenshot mechanic on the Xbox, as best as I can. So I've been taking some pretty good pictures, but to know that there's a photo mode specifically, like for me to take pictures, I mean, come on, I would not say no to that. Another welcome addition to the game. New challenge modes. Okay, now this one is interesting because if you see right here in this little corner, I see a yellow Sonic. Do you see the yellow Sonic? Good. Without question, I know that this means we will finally be able to replay all of those supersonic boss fights, and I cannot wait for that because they were the most fun I've ever had in any Sonic game ever. Like, I was looking at all the comments that you guys left on my Supersonic versus Giganto video, and I took your advice, okay? I took all the advice you guys gave me, and when I replayed the game, I used all of my mechanics and abilities that I had already, and it made the fight so much more fun, but at the same time, it made it feel kind of quick, because once you know what you're doing, you can go through these bosses like nothing. But that's besides the point. Just being able to replay these bosses is going to make the game so much more fun for a lot of people, I know. This image is also showing the cyberspace levels. I don't think that means we'll be getting new cyberspace levels, but new challenges for each of the cyberspace levels that are already in the game, which, to be honest, I don't know if I can go through, emotionally. I don't think I can handle that. And some of you know why, okay? If you know, you know. If you don't, I'll point you in the right direction. Okay, update 2, Sonic's birthday. Not a whole lot to say about this other than the fact that I think we'll get some sort of birthday theme on the maps. Maybe some confetti, birthday cake, maybe an emote, who knows? Maybe an outfit for Sonic. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get a skin for Sonic. Maybe something along the lines of a classic Sonic. That thought just came to me, and I instantly I regret it. I regret saying that out loud because I don't want to see classic Sonic in my modern Sonic games. So let's just move on, okay? Yeah, let's do that. Open zone challenges. I mean, there were a good amount of open zone challenges to unlock more of the map throughout the game, and they're all very easy. They're fun. Some of them at least. They're fun. So I'm guessing just more of that. Again, a nice welcoming addition to the game. If you're giving me more things to do on the map, by all means, do that. New Coco. I don't know what that means. Because collecting Coco doesn't do anything for you, because you're supposed to just trade in the Coco to level up your character and stuff. But I don't know if new Coco mean just newly designed Coco or Cocos that have some sort of gimmick or abilities, or I don't know. I'm not going to spend all night guessing. So, new Cocos. I love the Cocos. And finally, the big news. Update 3, new playable characters, and a new story. The image shows Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and it does say playable characters, plural, so not just one new character, but possibly 3. Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. And oh my god. Look. A long time ago, I made a video when this game was still referred to as Sonic Rangers. And in that video, I said that there should only be one playable character in this new game, and that was Sonic. I feel like Sega and Sonic Team had to really focus on the Sonic gameplay before they could even think about experimenting with other playable characters. And I was right for the most part because we did get only Sonic, and that's perfectly fine with me. He's my favorite character, so all I want to play as is Sonic. But to hear that we're going to be able to play as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy for the first time in a 3D modern Sonic game since, God, I don't know. For Amy, it was 06. For Tails, it was it Adventure 2 maybe? Right? Or was it, no, I'm so stupid. It was 06 also. And Knuckles, was it all 06 for all 3 of them? It might have been '06 for all three of them. That's insane. That is a long ass time. I would imagine that the new story is going to revolve around the three of them, and I'm guessing it would take place like during Sonic's story in Frontiers. I guess my only question really is like, will these three characters be playable on these same islands that Sonic gets to explore, or will there be like exclusive maps just for Tails, Knuckles, and Amy? And like they can only explore those maps. They can't go into the maps that Sonic is in. I'm willing to bet it's the second option, and that's okay for me, I think. But I don't really see a problem with that as long as, you know, there's stuff for them to do and their gameplay mechanics are different enough that you can play as all three of them and get to experience something brand new each time. I don't want to get too nitpicky about it because they are going to be playable in the end, and that's all that really matters to me, and I'm sure to a lot of you, because I know a lot of you have really wanted this. This has never been at the top of my like wish list for Sonic games, but you know what? I'm happy. I'm extremely happy that they're back, and I have no doubt in my mind that they will play unlike anything we've ever seen before in a Sonic game. Just like how we all experienced it with Sonic, it's going to be the exact same way, but it's going to hit even harder because it's been an even longer time since these characters have been playable. So let's see what happens. There is one thought that I have though that I want to share with you guys before I end this video. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just something that I've been giving some thought. A lot of the content we're getting in these updates, like besides the big story and the characters, they feel like quality of life updates, right? It almost feels like these were things that were planned to be in the game originally, but Sega, or Sonic Team I mean, didn't get the chance to finish them. There has been a lot of footage going around lately of unused assets of like Kronos Island or voice clips from Sonic, or just things that weren't in the final product of the game that were found in the files. Which could mean, you know, a number of things. It could mean that they were planned all along for this big content update, you know, for 2023. But it could also mean that they just didn't have enough time to finish what they wanted to do. So they scrapped a lot of ideas or a lot of little things like, you know, photo mode or the jukebox or certain challenges, and decided, you know what, let's put that all into like an update for next year. For me personally, that's all fine, because if you have things planned out for your game that aren't ready, then they're not ready, you know, simple as that. There is no need to outdo yourself or try to, you know, rush to get these things in your game, because then they'll end up being a buggy mess, or they might not even work at all. So if this speculation and these thoughts are true, then I'm glad that Sonic Team is taking the time to making sure that they're finished and working well so they can get them in the game, rather than just leaving them alone and, you know, be lost forever. This news just goes to show that Sonic is not done. If anything, he's just getting started. And like I say all the time to you guys, I cannot wait to see what the future holds for this blue guy. But with all that being said, I want to know, how do you guys feel? What were your reactions to finding out that we're getting all this content in Sonic Frontiers next year, which is, you know, about a month away already? Isn't that crazy? We have been through so much together. Wow. I'll get into that another time, but guys, thank you so much for watching and taking time out of your day to hang out with me. If you like what you heard, please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. It means the world to me. Thank you guys so much for all the support on all my recent videos lately. I never usually say this, but guys, I also have a Twitter. I don't post so often, but I am pretty active on there. So if you have Twitter, follow me at rksonic. I will see you all very soon, but for now, this is rksonic signing off. Thank you guys so much, and have a great night.